Hello YouTube, you're going to be reacting to some Pokemon memes by Vaazkl, and if you enjoy the video, please like and subscribe.
That this is the most famous silhouette in the world. Oh, please. Writes on
Yeah,
resume.
Pikachu.
Well, yes, I am in fact fluent in 2 languages.
That's not being fluent in 2 languages. That one just says "Welcome to Game Freak." It is the English alphabet, but it does make sense now, thinking about it, since their language is probably a weird sense of Japanese.
It says every Pokemon is a water type. Has a Nidoqueen. My fingers
Yeah, Nidoqueen,
balls.
the famous water
Do you
type.
think they noticed? Nah, but even if they did, I don't think they would care. Pokemon aren't real, they said. It's just a game, they said. Pidgey doesn't exist, they said. No one ever talks about
Pidgey's
the
based
fact
off
that
of
Team
Sparrow, I
Rocket
think.
are literally homeless most of the time. Metapod used Harden, but it failed.
Oh,
is
no.
happy being Machamp. Ditto is happy being Pikachu, but Ditto is always the happiest being himself.
Yeah.
We should all be like Ditto. Shout out to the
Happy
dragon
little
types that
Ditto.
look not like stereotypical dragons. Gotta be one of my favorite genders. Cities in Pokemon anime versus cities in Pokemon games. Guys,
Yeah,
be like, how
that
did
is
you know I
true.
specialize in water type Pokemon? While their gym looks like this.
Yeah. It's it has a theme going.
Officer Bobby turned off his body camera. Officer Bobby also went to jail.
Oh,
after
no!
he found out. Giratina holds a shaman. Very, very carefully at that too. Pidgeotto versus...
Yeah, that there was a specific reason why that Giratina was holding that shaman like that. It had no intention of eating the shaman. It had no intention of destroying the shaman. It just wanted to go back home. Because it got dragged along with the Dialga. And Dialga kind of placed a curse on Giratina in a way. So Giratina couldn't leave his own world. And but only through his original way of travel. Shaman's Seed Flare had the weird ability in the Distortion world to open up a rift. So it would use Seed Flare, and Giratina could finally leave.
a Pidgeotto which is a lot heavier. I didn't know they could go up to 43 kg. How people
God
think
damn, that's
Groudon
heavy.
stands in water
At least for a
versus
bird.
how Groudon actually stands in water. Electrode
Yeah.
from Pokemon Stadium. Mordecai and Rigby. Prepare for carbonated
Yeah.
trouble. Jesse and James. Where's Meowth?
Yeah,
I wish
where is
Pokemon
Meowth?
were real, so I could go somewhere with the most blizzard to reenact these touching scenes. Yeah, but in the moment it's terrifying.
I would like to cuddle the fluffy little dragons. Cuddling in a pile of Altaria and a Furret might be the most comfortable thing. And it's also adorable. This episode also saddened me.
Pull this extremely large forehead Gengar from a claw machine. Here's my son
Oh.
now, big brain. James is the only
I would adopt him
constant
too.
love figure in Ash's life. In 2003, Pokemon
Yeah,
said,
he is.
"We pollute the sea.
And so is Brock.
We'll come back to haunt us eventually."
Yeah.
2019. I see you've built up a lot of stat boosts. It'd be a shame if someone copied them. Which one are you?
Wait, can Ditto even actually do that? I don't know. That actually sounds like a messed up way to sweep somebody's team with a Ditto that has just multiple stat boosts.
For Pokemon Sword, Shield, or Gun. I love democracy. Ash just went to
I
meet
love
his dad
too.
for the first time ever. Ash's dad after he wins the World Championship. Alright, I'm back. Ryu and Lucario together, working together. The more complex a power system can get, the funnier it is when someone pulls out a gun. That's when they're desperate. How Groudon
Yeah.
remembers his battles with Kyogre versus what really happened. Can someone explain how
Yeah.
this is even possible? Chansey watches over my house while I'm gone.
Yeah, that movie had a moment that didn't make sense. It just had a baby Nidoqueen for out of nowhere, and by baby Nidoqueen, I just mean like a baby-sized Nido, or like a Nidoran-sized Nidoqueen. It was so small. It may have been adorable, but it made no sense.
Like a guard dog. Don't mess with Chansey. I think something's
don't-
wrong with my dragon fruit. When a man and a woman gets married, does it count that they dress as the opposite gender? If it's just
Oh. I mean, it would probably count if they got married, but That is something interesting to think about.
Jesse and James, anything counts. The kids are sleeping, honey. You know what happens next. Look how tiny
Yeah.
Bulbasaur is here compared to Venusaur. Fire versus
That is
fire,
adorable.
Very effective. Poison versus poison.
Watch,
not
my
very
son.
effective. Dragon. What it should be versus what I
Somebody actually had a good explanation for that. Is because that dragons are mystical creatures and that they can affect other dragons.
saw for 15 years.
That is still adorable.
I had to see it, so now you have to see it as well. Health must come first, or else evil can't prosper.
Oh,
you're a bad guy, but this does not mean you're a bad guy.
I hated
want
that.
what they have. Oh, they're in love. You want to be
Oh.
loved, huh? Synthetic skin could bring the sensation of touch to virtual worlds, right?
Would you high five an Eevee? Would you want to brush your hands through the fur of an Eevee? I would love to gently take an Eevee's head in my hands and then scratch behind its ears.
Riolu. They communicate with one another using their auras. They are able to run all through the night. Run? Yes. Everyone has the most well-rounded starter Pokemon trio. I feel like no matter which one you choose, it's a very good choice. Every single evolution is getting a life-size plush. Pictures of my homemade Raikou Halloween costume from 20 years ago. My dad helped me make this for the school Halloween parade. I played Pokemon Crystal non-stop.
That is terrifying.
Me. You're proposing to Mewtwo? Ditto engagement.
I don't know how well that's gonna go.
Ring. You guys want this damn baby? Tyranitar is like, what am I supposed to do with this small thing? Never speak to me or my son ever again. What's that Pokemon? Oh, it's new art coming soon. Ash must have been like, wait, am I living in a simulation?
Yeah, Ho-Oh was oddly golden. It was meant to be a Gen 1 Pokemon, but they didn't have space for it, so they just moved it to Gen 2.
Saying this? Wait, there's a Pokemon called Gothitletti. They unleash psychic energy and shows opponents dreams of the universe's end. These dreams are apparently ethereal and beautiful. My level 12 Pidgey looking up at me after this I don't even know how to say this Pokemon. After this Pokemon showed it the heat death of the universe. One of these is a Ditto. Can you tell which one? This community always delivers. Favorite fire/fighting starter? Nope, it's Blastoise.
I like the Blastoise.
On giant Snorlax plushies.
Oh,
Misty's sisters are still on the same cruise they won 15 years ago. All three of my sisters ditched the gym and are off on a trip somewhere. They hurt the captain and
they pulled a Brock's dad.
Took the ship for themselves. Once it started running, it doesn't stop. Its tiny brain makes it so stupid that it can't remember why it started running in the first place. Why are you running?
I don't remember.
Remember to stay hydrated. Don't overwork yourself too much. Don't forget to take breaks and remember to love yourself. Girl, I can't believe you didn't cry in the Titanic. Do you even have emotions? Me. So Pokemon's on their...
So that episode didn't make me as sad as the one where they find I don't want to say forest, but it's like a small section of the forest of nothing but Pikachu. They found nothing but Pikachu in that part of the forest, and Ash had to make the tough decision to release his Pikachu to be with his own kind. That was the actual episode that made me cry.
Real life counterpart. The most convincing Diglett body I've seen so far.
Yeah,
Pikachu
convincing
is
to me too.
literally me at the gym. I have the power of God and anime on my side. This card was blessed by the Pope and signed. She put sunscreen on this rock so it doesn't burn. Thanks, kiddo. Gently pets the Bulbasaur. He is ready to fight. You had to be there. Define you had to be there moment. If I lived in a Pokemon world, this would be me.
That would be me. Yeah, that would be me too, because Eevees are adorable. Look at all those Eevees. You can't tell me that you wouldn't want an Eevee and try to give it a belly rub.
Me. Untangled my Tangela.
Oh, God!
Pokemon trainer.
I hate
see
it.
this and I'm happy because of coordination. The difference is uncanny.
Yeah, me too.
Financial advisor. Do you have any assets?
I had one. I don't remember where I put it. I need to find it.
Me. Guess this Pokemon move wrong answers only. They want to know if you've got any grapes. Starting right now, this is a grape stand. No.
The duck walked up to the lemonade stand and he said to the man, run in the stand.
Lemonade, only grapes. No ducks allowed too. Why yes, I
Yeah.
am a blue version enjoyer. How could you tell? Despite popular belief, pressing down the B button won't increase your chances of capturing a Pokemon. Years of academy training wasted.
Yeah,
Tentacruel
I was
seems
the people.
interested in your mum. I'm gonna spend as much sun as
No! Bad Tentacruel! No! Do not the Tentacruel! Absolutely not!
I can today. Nice. It's been raining for damn allergies. You just ended your best friend's life. Psyduck just made a banger mixtape.
I think that was Solar Beam. That makes it worse because Quagsire is 2 times weak to grass moves.
Allergies. You just ended your best friend's life.
Yeah.
Psyduck just made a banger mixtape. It's fire! Dragon
Oh,
type.
it's really fire.
Expectations versus reality. Reality is always a bit disappointing when you
It
can't
is.
choose a starter, so you take
God.
parts of every starter physically. I'm not sure I agree with this. This
I
doesn't
don't
seem
either.
ethical. But hey, they kind of look happy. Kind of. I'm really thinking about making this the thumbnail. I just wonder if anyone would understand it. I can turn into water. I can turn my body into needles with electricity. I can freeze my entire body. Well, I can just glow. Can fly as fast as a jet plane.
Yeah, but Umbreon is still cool. Umbreon is still cool. It can disappear in the night, and then when it needs to, it just illuminates its rings.
Happy family. Nothing is stronger than family. No,
Family.
Charmander, stop.
Family.
He's using
Family.
bite and something else. Pokemon.
Oh,
like,
no.
Hey, my name is Misty. I'm 11. What a coincidence. I'm 11 too. 23 years later. Hey, my name is Serena. I'm 11. What a coincidence. I'm 11 too. Charmander is just a mood. Aw, don't cry, Charmander.
No,
You can
Charmander.
ask. She believed. She believed. He lied. Sea beef. It's bedtime. Turn the light. Wait, you sleep with the light on? Okay. But you guys are all together. There's no way you're scared of monsters. There's
These
too
are the
many of
plushies
you.
that
Pikachu's
that a
victims.
YouTuber uses for
Pikachu has so
Pokemon
many
Talk.
victims. The opposing god of war was seated.
Oh no!
On that type of timing bulb.
That's the face of a Pokemon that knows what it has done.
Bulbasaur, you be risen. You are a kid seeing Ho-Oh. Anime universe, manga universe. I'm gonna act super cute. Entei isn't a cute dog, huh? Explain these floppy ears.
Oh,
Rapidash
yeah.
needs a mega evolution. I want it to turn into a Pegasus with flame wings. Yes, thanks. Season 9 of MLP looks great. My wife just
They got a new princess in that show.
gave me this note to find after I got home from a late work shift. Welcome
I would love
home,
to
boy.
find this.
I like you. Did you know this is a Pokemon? He is called Snom, but has a little butt on his face. Why blue orb,
Adorable.
no work on Groundon? Why red orb, no work on Kyogre? Pokemon battles in the
I thought it was because of the anime, but because the anime showed that their orbs were corresponding with their colors. That's why they tried it, but the game doesn't explain why. And my model is for some reason smaller. Hold on. But yeah.
Anime versus Pokemon battles in the game. I am Grass
Yeah.
Trainer. I speak for the trees. Uh-oh, a light breeze. Hey yo, I see you watching my video. Did you drink water today? Go get some. Love you. Those who don't know versus those who know. I am in the those who
I'm in the I do not know. Frustration, dazzling gleam, hyper beam, focus energy. Oh! Oh! All it took for me to get it was the focus energy
don't
part.
know. The Pokemon Company put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into making
I hate these shinies with a passion. They're so bad. Specifically for these two. These are its regular colors, except... God damn it. It's not going to do it on here. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. I fixed it. Except for the eyes are the only things that changed. Here it's yellow, here it's white. the original colors are blue, and I forgot what it was for Silverledge. No, Silverledge was blue. I think they were blue for both. Yeah. They did nothing for the body's colors. All they did was
Shiny
change the eyes.
desire. Here is a completely normal playground tower. Nothing Pokemon related in the slightest.
Except
the
for
perfect
Mudkip.
match doesn't exist. Henry Scott. Ladies, I own all Pokemon main games. He sits on my desk and
I would love to.
photosynthesizes. Whoa, that is a massive tongue.
God, no!
Hello everyone, I drew you a coughing. I don't like its face. I
hate
know
it.
who needs to hear this, but it's now possible to create a starter trio completely made from fighting type birds.
Yes.
I haven't
Yes,
stopped
it is.
thinking about Pikachu holding a substitute
Aw.
half asleep.
That is
My fiancé
adorable.
Is shy about her art and carved the coolest pumpkin I've ever seen.
The ominous looking Gengar from behind makes this so much better.
So I wanted to show it off. That's amazing. The
It
perfect
is.
cosplay doesn't exist. This is scary. This is what a
eyes.
Zigzagoon would look like without hair. Goon.
I hate
you
it.
Know, in the right circumstances, I think Beta Arceus could genuinely be terrifying. What if
It
starters
would,
fully
yeah.
evolved but stayed small and cute? Hello Mario from Super Mario 64. Hello Dragonite from Pokemon. I just
Yeah.
realized that with the introduction of Mega Dragonite, Lance's entire post-game team in HGSS is capable of Mega
Oh, yes.
evolution. Wow, your poke gear is impressive. Really, Gina? My poke gear is impressive? That is what's impressive? My poke gear? Gina here thinks that my poke gear is what is impressive.
With
not
the giant Lugia behind me,
This is
yeah.
the cutest Gengar.
Oh.
Gengar being happy? That's rare. Was
Yeah.
it so hard to give that shiny concept?
This is what I mean. This is what I mean. Why didn't they give us this?
Me and my Pokemon resting in a bed, Team Rocket grunts and Self-Co looking at me.
Yeah.
My girlfriend has been challenging my Pokemon knowledge, saying there's no way I can name every Pokemon / remember their names, and has been sending me random ones. Imagine my surprise when Mr. Crow was on the phone. OMG, I need these. This is Chikorita, right? Lady Gaga.
Yes.
It's Lady Gaga. Yeah, idiot, it's Lady Gaga. I thought it was Laga Daiga. Who the hell
Laga
believes in this? I'm Charizard, let's go. Join us, brother. It's a bold move to make
Wait,
them
which one am
rescue
I?
us.
Let's see. I'm Typhlosion. In the comments, tell me what you are, because I am Typhlosion.
I'm Charizard, let's go. Join us, brother. It's a bold move to make the grass starter evolve into fire / fighting. Leafeon usually.
It would
and
be,
Leafeon
yeah.
in winter, just a stick for a tail. Are you taking the red pill or the blue pill in this context? I'm taking the red pill.
You know what? Me too, because of Mew.
Now see here, boy, what you gotta understand is the circumstances of one's birth are relevant. See, you've been given a gift, boy, and that gift
Not
is called
Foghorn Leghorn
What you do with that
lecturing
gift?
you
Well,
two.
That right there determines who you are, boy. Ninja Turtles in Pokemon.
I love
What's
it.
the big three? Well, the big three in Pokemon, these goats. Lantana doesn't
Yeah.
seem to want to let the ball go. Just throw. No take.
Only throw.
Oh, I hope the
No
real
take.
one is this
Only
cute.
throw.
Oh, I hope the real one is this cute. What about this one? I hope it dies. Were you all hit by the stupid stick? What the heck are you?
Okay, so a lot of people hated the perspective of Dragonite's wings being forward. Meanwhile, Dragonite is looking way to the left. They screwed up with the perception on that one.
Doing, Giovanni? This is the funniest TCG artwork because
It
why
is.
is the eighth of Foundation employee
Why?
having the most
Yeah.
casual conversation
That is the-
with a
that-
Registeel?
it's the best
I wish
one.
I got these for my 10th birthday.
Oh, I
Then
would've
you'd be
loved that
spoiled.
too.
And they laughed when I said Alolan Muck is the only Pokemon I wish was real. Thinking
Yeah,
about
me
the
too.
pink Pokemon from the anime. This is what
Yeah.
$200 in groceries gets you. Pokemon
Oh, yeah.
Chronicles
It's
was
really
warning
bad.
us about him. Abra immediately after breaking out of a Pokeball. Adios.
Adios.
Let's
Yep.
be cuddly
Bye-bye.
forever. Yeah, guys, please. Rah. Shiny Rhydon has asked me not to speak to her or her shiny children ever again.
Aw.
When you start dating versus when you're married. Oh, they evolve together. Stay hydrated. Gengar
That is so adorable, yes. Always hydrate your Vaporeon.
grape smoothie. At
Not
the
like that.
Pokemon Cafe
Not
in
like that.
Tokyo.
Do not the
POV.
Vaporeon.
Ask a boy what his favorite Pokemon is. I've got too many. Chimchar is the goat. Piplup is the goat. I'm so sorry, green guy. I forgot your name. Therapist.
Turtwig.
4K Geodude doesn't exist. It can't hurt.
I hate it. It's supposed to be made of rock,
4K
not...
Geodude. Well, someone made it, so it does exist. Rare Gyarados. Mouth closed. Would it be common if the mouth was open? Mentally, I am here. Ash, what is your damage? It doesn't look smart. When I was younger, I detested Pokemon cards that didn't look exactly like the official game art, / had weird styles, and now this is my favorite card of all time. Like Machoke. Something people would use on Tinder.
It would be adorable,
I think Pokemon
though.
is childish and lame. You're running?
Yeah.
I would fight. Finding a shiny Pokemon. It's a normal encounter. It knows self-destruct /
If I had a girl say that to me, I'm gonna be gone, because Pokemon is my passion.
has recoil damage. You're in Safari Zone. It's during the catching tutorial. Wait, shinies can pop up during the tutorial? Here you go.
Yes, yes they can.
He's not sharing with anyone. Those
At least in the
Wi-Fis
older
aren't even
games.
full. A true love story. Welcome to
That
the
is
Hall
adorable.
of Fame. We've got a bunch of Magikarps. Finally, a
Yeah.
pocket monster. Other regions
Aw.
legendaries. We control life, death, time,
Time,
space,
space.
water, and land. Alolan legendaries. Aura farming. They're releasing travel bottles shaped like potions.
I
A new
want one.
Dragonair tattoo.
Oh.
Free row. He did nothing wrong. Everyone was asking to be hypnotized, okay?
Okay, no, the joke is, for that one, is that Drowsy was by the children. Yeah, there's a meme where Drowsy is hypnotizing children, and Hypno as well.
Arceus in real life. Lamp versus Screams in 4 times weakness. Petition to make white Gengar, the default shiny Gengar. So Sylph is a multi-million-dollar Poke Dollar company that barely managed to make a Master Ball, while Mewtwo in 1998 managed to make a Pokeball so powerful they
We don't
could
know
even
when it
catch
takes
other
place in the Pokemon
Pokeballs.
world.
Wild. Wanna have a ride on the
But it is
Growlithe
wild.
train? Hell
Yes,
yeah, I do. Look
yes.
at my precious boy. Round, adorable,
Yes.
white innocent eyes,
Yes,
cute
I
little
agree
beards, ticklish,
wholeheartedly.
unique
That
design,
Tangela is
mysterious
adorable.
plant, evolves into a fricking 10 growth, healing factor. So cool they banned him from Little Cup. Bug type is a spectrum. We've got bugs and also bugs.
Yeah.
Ash Unova's team, 100% power, 99%,
Caesar has a good
95%,
stat
90.
base.
Whoa, dang, you're freaky. Are you like a ghost type? Ghost and fire. Huh,
Oh.
I guess fire works.
Yeah.
Say that again. They did it. Unlike some people on here, I don't have any weaknesses. 6 foot versus 5'11".
Electros has levitate. It can dodge the ground type moves.
This is the difference between the two heights. He's been here since
Yep.
the beginning of Pokemon. He take a sippy, though I'm bummed
Wait,
about
has
the
it?
2 heights. He's
Has
been
it? Oh my god, it has.
here since the beginning of Pokemon. He take a sippy, though
Oh.
I'm bummed about the plushie. I do feel it was fitting. My wife got me a Jigglypuff for my birthday yesterday. While I was napping, my toddler marked its face with a pen. Although I'm bummed, it happened to the appropriate Pokemon. Meaning I have to clean this off. Anti-homeless architecture, but in Kalos, I can catch rare Pokemon easily. I can catch any Pokemon without fail. Amateurs. What was that, punk? I said amateurs. The
A lot of
pixelated
people use the quick ball, yeah.
Tentacruel looks awesome.
The only one I don't agree with is the Tentacruel, because Tentacruel is a jellyfish, not a squid. That's the only nitpick I'm having about this. But other than that, it's not bad. It's not a bad art rendition.
Not to sound like
Octillery is actually more fitting for Squidward. Yes, I know that Octillery is based off an octopus, but so is Squidward. I am dying on this damn hill as long as I will, because I remember Steven Hillenberg saying he chose the name Squidward because it rolled off the tongue better than Octoword.
old man, but I miss the Pokemon pixel sprites so much.
I love
Ash,
it. I
Trying
love
to
the
figure out
pixel
why
sprites.
he keeps losing battles with his team of mostly unevolved Pokemon. Going first, the Pokemon's in my deck. We're gonna die. I don't remember this episode of
Oh,
Pokemon
no!
10-year-old me. I'll pick that pair Pokemon. What's the worst that can happen? The first gym.
Which was the cave before or after? Because I think you can get Geodude before that to help, unless I'm remembering wrong.
Please just catch me already. No, so I soft reset.
Because I prefer Chikorita. Chikorita is adorable.
A guy walked more than 1,000 miles for over 3 years to unlock the final zone and catch Spirit Tomb.
I only put it on my ceiling fan that rocked. Yeah, it had the it had the right rocking condition to feel like to make it act like it was actually stepping. Yeah, that's how I got around the walking aspect.
In his Poke Walker, when an enemy uses double slap and it hits 5 times. If I had to see this, so do you. Mew likes bubbles.
I hate it.
So do I. You can do it,
Aw.
Wooper. Get him. Iron Thorn's pre-evolution concept. I want to step on his toe and have him flip like a garbage can.
That'd be
I had a
cute
dream
and
they
funny.
unveiled a new Diglett evolution that was basically like 20 Diglets in a group. It was called Dugstruction. Got my first tattoo. This is
I
very
love
cool.
it,
They're
actually.
having a
Oh!
good time, and then there's Grimmer. We as a society
Grimer.
have not made fun of Gary Oakener for throwing a water bottle at a Groundon in Journeys. There is no leftover Dizani at the personification of the land itself. I'm going to cry if they actually based Cutie Fly off a bee fly. How it looks versus how I see it. You're a wee.
Yeah, that's how I saw it
They
too.
should continue giving us more convergent species Pokemon in the future games. What a great concept. It's
Yeah.
always so cool when they make 2 unrelated
This one's called Vanillite. It's next stage is where I got the second part of my name, Vanillish.
species of Pokemon natural rivals. I do not vibe with this universe, so I'm going to leave. One of the weird TV
Oh,
tropes
no.
is that when a character is furious towards another, said character will start growing big in size and then proceed to yell at him/her for how annoying he/she is.
I actually
Them
like that
being very
trope.
annoying. I wish for a couple of the Pokemon, when they evolve, they surprise you, getting really big. Like if Magnemite evolved into Big Magnemite, which was the same but 5 feet in diameter and maybe an angry eyebrow. To have just the electric type for you. The little Rattata that could. No! Appreciation
No!
for the starter Pokemon middle evolutions. Truly the awkward teenage years of Pokemon starters. On today's episode of Things I Don't Need But Really Want, Squirtle.
Yes, absolutely. Please. Please.
Watering can. Yo, if you're a gardener, you should like theme all your stuff Pokemon. Trust me, you'd get more clients. There
Yeah.
is one imposter. Now you remember that Bulbasaur can
Adorable
walk on
one.
2 legs.
Yeah.
I'm willing to bet my entire life savings that he spent at least a good solid hour trying to climb that tree for the sole purpose of looking cool. When she's fine, so you hit her with this. Game Freak's restraint in introducing new evolutions is so fascinating.
Oh, look at their mouths. Look at their mouths. These are adorable. That Vaporeon looks happy. They look ingy. Like all of these are adorable.
I feel like most companies would have created 1 or 2 per major games. I can be your angle.
They should have,
Your devil.
yeah.
Khaled
At least
Asper
up
from
till
Pokemon for
they had-
Halloween. Look at baby Piplup growing up. I wish Pokemons were real so you could pet them. I mean,
That's so adorable. Spiel, my child.
some animals are kind of like Pokemons. They're dangerous, but they're very cute also. Ice. Type is a spectrum. An ice cream cone with a face. A shell of a greater dragon that
Yep.
freezes and eats everything in its path to regain what
Yep.
is lost. eBay listing pictures remain in
Oh,
untapped
yes.
with fantastic images. Why did Game Freak
Yes.
do this? After all, why not? Why shouldn't I paint it? What if Regigigas can ditch slow start? My child, your ability has hindered you for years. To this disservice, I will grant you a new
Please.
ability. Huge power. This
Oh
one is
no.
for those who don't know, back when Black and White were newly revealed, they released only the silhouettes of the starters. It's hilarious
Yeah.
to look back on. Dark and fairy type Pokemon design and lore most of the time. What's it like fighting them?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I can attest to that. I fought many fairy types and I still sometimes cry with some of them. Yep. Any other memes I can react? Let me see if I can find any more. Oh, wait.